Hello, Mr. Romel. My name is Javier, and I'm here with Hollenbeck. We wanted to know how green is our city.
Our city is surprisingly green. When you think about LA, you think about smog and sprawl. But the other way to think about Los Angeles is this is a place when the environment used to be bad. We had to be really bad to be really good. So the innovation is here. So when you think about Los Angeles and the environment, this is a place where things get invented, electric cars, where new technologies get created, where electric buses get created. So LA's a great green place. We're going to be the greenest, cleanest big city in America.
LAUSD is the second largest school district in the country, and we are leading the largest public works program right now, $27 billion. We're building a...
That's Monica Garcia, board president of the Los Angeles Unified School District. Talk about a tough job. She's about to build 131 new schools, all eco-friendly. Because the theory is, the less money you spend on energy use, the more you can spend on students.
We need all of our students, all 700,000 students, to learn why recycling is important, why water conservation is important, and why they can make a difference to save our planet.
And some of the eco-friendly tips are actually those that may seem like a little tip, but they actually have a huge impact if we do it each and every day.
Do the cheap and easy stuff, you will save money, I guarantee it. Energy efficient light bulbs are cheap, weather stripping are cheap, riding a bike is obviously cheap, taking public transportation obviously cheap, composting, growing your own fruits and vegetables, and eventually one day, maybe you can buy a hybrid car for yourself or some solar panels.
I love planet Earth. It's the only planet that has the right oxygen for us humans to live on Earth. That's why I love Earth and I go green.
We're going to hear the mariachis in the camera. They're going to sing in the camera, okay? So get ready to hear the music. I tried to get them on camera, but still not. Sorry.
We tried to see it all. Then we realized we went so far out there to find our answers when there are people right here in East LA that are environmentalists, even if not by choice.
We recycle cans, and we buy things that are on sale, so we don't spend that much money on things we need.
Each can is 5 cents, so pretty much sometimes when we go we make how much? Sometimes we make $14, $15. It helps how do you say it? It brings extra money to my mom's wallet, and it helps her pay or it helps my brother pay his books or his clothes or something. It helps us pay things that we need and that we don't have enough money for.
It's kind of funny how everybody thinks that people look down on you when you recycle, but sometimes we don't care, it's 5 cents, 10 cents, it adds up. It really adds up.
If I needed to make money some way, I had to either collect cans or do something else. So I decided to collect cans instead of selling drugs.
We recycle. We have no choice. I need to make sure I go around the whole house, turn off lights, make sure the water's not running, make sure they use cups to brush their teeth, make sure they have short showers. It's not easy, but we have to do this. I don't have the luxury of wasting or paying $200-$300 for the electricity. We have to do this.
As I got older, it was getting embarrassing because people would be like, "Oh, I see you in the streets collecting cans," and I would be like, "Oh yeah," and they would just try to humiliate me in school. But as I got even more older, it was just I knew to find a way to make money, so I started collecting cans again, and it helped me pay for the things I needed. I like being an environmentalist. It makes this matter.
So would you consider yourself an environmentalist?
We are environmentalists. That's our new title. We're not recyclers, we're environmentalists. You look up the word environmentalist and you see my children and I,
It feels tiring, but after I know what I've done, it's all about surviving.
I want them to have a better life, I want them to make sure they have a tomorrow on Earth,
It's scary walking up the hill and you never know what's gonna happen to you.
What does it feel like being a young man, feeling like you can't even go to a place that's safe? Kind of like a cage, like where you can't go places you want to go. You're never alone. Makes you angry? Why does it make you angry?
Because you can't really do nothing.
Right. You feel like you have choices though, or you feel like there's no choices when it comes to it?
Yeah.
Feel like there's no choices? Do you feel like you can get out, or you feel like there's no getting out?
I feel like I could get out.
And how do you get out? To get to a place where you're happy and proud to be you?
Just step up.
So how does that make you feel?
A little sad because of Earth. He is dying. If he was a human, he'll tell us, but he can't talk. That's the thing. If he could talk, he'll tell us that why do we have a lot of trash in his home? There's a lot of trash here. You see? Graffiti. A lot of plants are dying of that. Look, they're all yellow. That means that there's a lot of trash in there. This is our home because we live here. If not, we'll live in another planet.
Going green can help the earth in many ways, not only us people, but also the animals and nature and the environment.
I think we need a 4th hour. What do you mean the 4 hours? There's only 3. I thought we were done. Respect. That's our 4th hour. It's a privilege. Our world is a privilege.
We should respect our planet. Would you like it if someone came into your house and threw empty soda cans in the middle of your living room?
If they see it from our point of view, we really need the help and we need to really make a change now, because if we don't, well, maybe our generation might have it worse than others.
Without the earth, there's no us.
We're here in Malibu to go to an eco-friendly ranch.
They're about to teach us how to live off the land and how to do some composting.
My dream with this property, number 1 was that I would get to live here. And number 2 was to bring people here and to share the history of the property. I don't know if you know this, but the Chumash Indians are the indigenous people from this area. And they are a nomadic tribe who go up and down the coast of California. And this was one of their stomping grounds. These are the bulls. Doesn't this look like a heart? And if you stand on it, you can kind of feel, like everyone, I want you to be quiet for like 10 seconds. Think about the Indians who were here with their families. They have food and water, and children were laughing. And it's for this reason that I honor this place and I give thanks that we get to be here. And when you pick the fruit, you want to twist it like this, because a lot of times if you pull it, you can damage the tree. These are delicious. Oh, you guys have to taste this.
I just picked this organic apple and it's so good.
If you're eating fruits that's not organic, a lot of times you want to peel the skin because a lot of the chemicals stay into the skin. And the problem with that in organic or fruit, the majority of the vitamins are in the skin. Then all the leaves fall out, and then in the spring we cut them back, and all of these pieces of wood we then chip, we put in the mulch with our alpaca manure, turn it around and come back and feed it again. So this tree almost feeds itself. You can just take this and throw it. This is how we throw it away. Good, now it'll break down, it'll feed the earth, and it's fine. You want to take some to your family?
Whoever said that's so impossible? That's not supposed to go there.
Look at their teeth.
The great thing about alpacas, you see that wet little thing there, it's all there. We shovel it into our, we can see we've got it stacked up in our wheelbarrow.
Did you know alpacas poop in the same place?
The reason why you need manure in your composting with your leaves is because it has nitrogen, which creates heat, which helps break down the leaves and the sticks, and then creates a really soft soil that you can use in the garden.
This is very crunchy.
But if you hear a rattling noise, back away from it slowly. This was the old pool of the house. I decided to make it a rock garden.
Honeybees, they do so many things. They're an advanced civilization. They communicate with sign language. The honey is antibacterial. They have the cleanest hives. What else do they do?
And did you know the one food that never spoils?
Honey?
Honey. They have found honey in the tombs in Egypt, in where the mummies are, and you can still eat it. It's the one food on earth that doesn't go bad.
The honeybee is not born knowing how to make honey. It is taught. Humans are born not knowing how to help Mother Nature, but like bees, we can learn. The disappearance of honeybees is a huge wake-up call to everyone. Save the honeybees, save the planet, save humanity.
We're all important, just like the earth.
I think what the kids are doing is fantastic because it teaches them to have a positive attitude.
Youth is taking over the world, and it's great that youth is taking over the environment.
Why are we going green?
We also save the world.
These kids aren't just trying to survive. They're out to save the planet. And now, it's time to do our part.
Help us, join us, even if it's just one plastic bag or can, save that at a time.
I matter. You matter. We matter.
It's time to make a difference.
The world can't wait. And we need to take action.
We want a solution.
I want to be a part of it.
I wish I could cancel with my dad. I turn off the lights.
I hope to one day drive a solar-powered car.
I am an environmentalist.
We are not just kids struggling to survive the streets of East LA.
We are environmentalists.
I'm gonna go do something about it.
Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine.